To a Secret Service probe into the alleged leak of Vice President JD Vance's travel plans. Our Catherine Falders is following this for us from the D.C. Bureau. Catherine, this is such a crazy story. I mean, break down what information might have leaked and how this even all came up.
Yeah, so this is kind of wild. It stems back to this story that was published last week by the outlet MS Now. And what they reported was essentially that the Secret Service agents on Vance's detail were fed up with his hastily arranged travel, including taking his son, or a plan to take his son, to a golf lesson on a helicopter. Now, the story reports there's been internal concerns among the agents, and the vice president's office apparently has been pressing the agents for trips and assignments that some view to be considered inappropriate or an unprecedented use of government resources and taxpayer dollars. So that was what the story reported last week. That led us to now, where a Secret Service agent on his detail is being investigated for possibly leaking this information.
Yeah, Catherine, what do we actually know about this individual, this agent who supposedly leaked the information?
Yeah, so we don't know too much other than it was an agent on the Vice Presidential Protective Detail, meaning on Vance's detail. He has a large detail. They work in shifts. He's accompanied by multiple Secret Service agents often. We also know through a spokesperson for the Secret Service basically confirming that a member of Vance's detail is the subject of an administrative investigation and a potential criminal inquiry involving allegations of, what the statement says, compromising operational and informational security.
Yeah, Catherine, what's the Secret Service actually saying about all this, and has the Vice President responded at all?
Yeah, so the vice president hasn't said anything, his office hasn't said anything, and the Secret Service isn't saying anything, beyond basically what I just read you, which is that they do confirm that a member of his detail is under this investigation, is likely on leave, and they said they won't comment on the specifics, but they say any conduct that potentially threatens the safety of a protectee will not be tolerated. So, of course, they're bringing into this the safety of the vice presidential movements. You know that with the the presidential movements, they move in a way that's on the record, but they also have off-the-record movements. And presumably this was one of those that got out in the press. And what the Secret Service is saying is that this could compromise that operational security.
Yeah, Catherine, we're seeing, Maya was mentioning a trend in searches around the word espionage. Could something like this actually qualify as espionage? What do you make of that?
Yeah, it's a good question. They could try and claim, investigators could try and claim that leaking this information of the VP and his family members does pose a potential security risk. But whether that's espionage or not is a questionable legal argument. As you know, espionage typically involves spying or aiding a foreign nation in some way. So I don't anticipate that it would be charged if it's charged under an espionage code, but they could try and make that argument. So we'll have to see where this goes and how far it's investigated, and if investigators with the Department of Justice decide to bring charges in any way.